And tough news for NBA fans. Zion Williamson is going to miss the first few weeks of the NBA season due to a knee injury. Adrian Wojnarowski has ruled out that there's anything serious, but they think he sustained it against the Spurs in a preseason game. Adrian Wojnarowski said on Twitter, a severe injury has been ruled out for Zion Williamson's right knee, but he's expected to miss a period of weeks to start the regular season, league sources tell ESPN. Pels are clearly treating injury with an abundance of caution, but there's no shortage of confidence on full recovery. Pelicans head coach Alvin Gentry didn't seem too concerned about the long-term effects of the injury, but check out Gentry talking about the Zion injury today at practice.
I think it's something that maybe happened in the San Antonio game, but that's basically so don't know a whole lot about it yet.
So he didn't practice. He did play after that.
Yeah.
You didn't notice anything on the court?
No, sure didn't.
It sounds like he might be out for a little bit.
I don't. Like I said, I'm not. That would be something that you'd have to take up with Dave Griffin. I'm not familiar with all the details of it, and so we've decided to have one person be the voice and speak. So any question you would have along the lines of any details or anything like that, you would have to talk to Dave Griffin about that.
So Zion Williamson, he's going to be out to start the season, and really a big blow for a league that's had a rocky start to the season. First, you had the China incident, and now Zion Williamson, the most hyped player to come out since LeBron James. He's not going to be ready for a couple weeks, and I think really this speaks to a bigger issue with Zion Williamson. If you remember back in the Summer League, Coach K said he had no business playing in the Summer League. Coach K said, no, I thought he really should never have played just because he's been on this circuit of awards, the ESPYs, everything. I don't think he's in playing shape or in the mental shape to play. And then you had scouts in the Summer League saying that he shouldn't have played. They said he looked overweight. They said he looked out of shape. But coming into this preseason, Zion had clearly dropped some weight, and he was balling out. He looked phenomenal in the preseason. He scored more than 23 points per game on 71% shooting. So 71.4% shooting, and he's the first player in the last 20 preseasons to do just that. So he was profiling as this future perennial all-star, this future MVP caliber player, and only one of his 35 buckets came outside of the paint. So he was getting to the rack, and he was really relying on that explosiveness that he has, and it just doesn't make sense with his body composition, a 40-inch vertical for a guy that's 285 pounds that looks like he's Lawrence Taylor out there. I don't see how these knees can hold up, and I think he'd be wise to drop some weight. It's nothing against Zion Williamson. I just think that from a physiology standpoint, from a physics standpoint, the way he can get off the ground, the way he plays, he's so violent and explosive that if he dropped some weight, took some pressure off those knees, because at 285, there's no way those knees can withstand the punishment of an NBA schedule plus playoffs. So to me, I think the Pelicans need to regroup here. I think the Pelicans need to take a step back. I know those tickets have been sold. I know everybody wants to see Zion play this year. But if you look at this Pelicans team, I think he's a truly exceptionally talented player. I'm all in on him. I think he's phenomenal if he stays on the court. But I think that they should have kept him on a strict regiment program to get his body right. I think the Pelicans should have known what they saw when they drafted him. I think they should have had a sit down with him in the summer and try to redo his diet, try to find a way to balance out his body a little more, because I think that it's so early on in his career to be having knee injuries that it's clearly a problem. But I think that Zion Williamson is going to come back. I think that we know now it's better earlier than later. This, to me, is a great thing for Zion Williamson. For this to happen at this juncture in his career, he knows he has to make some changes. The Pelicans, they need to get together and diagram a plan for Zion Williamson. But at the end of the day, it's the NBA fans that are losing here, because I wanted to see Zion early on. And the Pelicans, I think you could throw their playoff hopes out of the window. Their schedule early on is very difficult. They really need to come out of the gate strong, and I think this is a good thing for them because they understand what they have in Zion, what they need to do, but those playoff hopes to me are out of the window.